Yellow card to Dylan Connolly.
Welcome back to another YouTube video. My plan for this video is to bring you through the next couple of days, including work, training, and even a match day at the end. It's currently Wednesday, 7 AM, and we're at work. This is the side of amateur and semi-professional football that you don't often see. Been up since about 5:30 doing some personal training, and now at 7 AM I'm down at the pitch to do some football coaching. It's a really nice way to start the morning, and yeah, it doesn't really feel like work. Obviously I'm not earning enough money through football alone, so I do have to supplement my income by continuing to work as well. I'm in a really fortunate position where a lot of my work tends to be through football anyway, so I'm definitely really lucky in that regard. Yeah, I'll go get my coaching session set up. Later on today I'm working on a really exciting project, so I'll take you along with that and show you what I can. I've come straight from coaching now, so we're doing the exciting project that I spoke about. We've got Club World Cup football and we're working with a very big and important brand. I'm going to blur the product for now, but maybe you can make out what it is. It's my first big major sponsorship, so I'm really grateful to be working with a brand like this and just appreciate everyone's support. We're almost finished this video now, we're just moving on to the last part. So we've got Josh setting up the camera behind the goal. Yes, let's go. Yeah, we're just going to move on to the last little bit of the video. It will probably be out in a couple of weeks, so yeah, really looking forward to sharing it. Once it's out, I'll share the behind the scenes of making it. I'm in a really lucky position where work this morning was on the football pitch, and now work in the afternoon, I'm back on the pitch again. So I'm really lucky to be able to continue working in football. Alright, we're all finished with the shoot, just on the way home now. It was meant to be a 3-hour shoot and ended up being over 5 hours. But again, I'm just so grateful to be able to do this as work, even though it's only part-time. It took me over 2 years of posting videos to get my first brand deal. So the fact that I'm getting a couple now is really rewarding. I definitely don't take it for granted, and I do really appreciate everyone's support, and hopefully I can spend a little bit more time on content over the next couple of months. So that's it for now. I'm going to go home, get some lunch, get a bit of rest, and then I'm straight back out the door to training. I'll try to bring the camera along with me and show you some behind the scenes again. Alright, it's Friday, which means it's time for my weekly call with Aaron, but today is also match day, so the game's been changed this week, so we're playing on a Friday night instead of a Saturday afternoon. It's a little bit of different preparation, so I'll bring you through the day of how I prepare for a night game. But Aaron has something he wants to say, I think.
Speechless.
Give me your best tip, your best #1 tip in the world for footballers. What's gonna make everyone go pro?
Can I go ultimate cringe?
Yeah, go on.
Obsession beats talent if talent doesn't work.
I just got sick in my mouth. On a serious note though, if you are a footballer and you are looking for some tips, me and Aaron have 15 tips that we've put together that we think could help you on your journey to going pro. So I'll put the link to that in the description, so hop on if you're interested, and yeah, enjoy the free 15 tips. Aaron's eating his dinner and I'm eating my porridge for breakfast. So yeah, we'll get stuck into this call and then I'll show you what match day looks like. Plan there was to show you how good my coffee art is, but it didn't exactly go to plan. So yeah, we'll head out for a walk now just to loosen up before the game. Out for a bit of a walk before the game later. It's important, especially with the later game, just to get moving in the morning. It doesn't have to be anything too specific like a mobility routine or anything. I think just going for a walk is more than enough. I wasn't really too sure what to talk about when I decided to bring the camera for a walk, so I thought maybe we just recap the season so far. I've covered a lot of the games on YouTube already, so if you haven't seen them yet, you can go back and watch them after. But we got off to a really slow start this season. So it was probably one of the worst starts in the club's history. Like, we ended up losing 3 games in a row, which I don't think has happened in the club in a very long time, if ever. Personal note, the season didn't start too well. I played a combined 15 minutes in the first 2 games, which is obviously really disappointing. I was coming off the back of that 6-month injury, but I did feel like I was ready to go. Looking back, I probably wasn't, but in your own mind as a player, you always feel like you want to play and contribute to the team. So I was disappointed. Whether or not that was related to my injury is another thing, but let's just say it was for my own confidence. We've definitely turned the corner since then. We've won 3 on the bounce now. We've made up for that poor form in the last couple of weeks, and hopefully tonight we can make it 4 wins in a row. We've crept back inside the top 4, which is important because by the end of the season you need to be in the top 4 to qualify for the national phase. I feel like personally I'm definitely getting my match sharpness back. My first couple of games I definitely felt way off the pace. It's hard to replicate match demands in training, so even though I was working really hard in training and doing lots of extras, it just doesn't replicate to the game. So I felt like when I was playing in the games I was a little bit slower and a little bit behind everyone else. Over the last couple of games I feel like I've got that match sharpness back and I'm finally getting back to myself. I'll be playing at left back again tonight, so main thing for me is just to make sure I'm solid defensively and hopefully contribute to the team a little bit more going forward, something I haven't really done in the last couple of weeks. I feel like defensively I've been quite good, but a massive part of my game is what I can contribute in the attack, and I feel like since the season started I haven't really done that. So hopefully tonight will be a good chance to get off the mark. So I'm going to head off for the afternoon now, get a little bit of work done, and then I'll get the camera out later as I'm heading to the game. Alright, just on the way to the game now. I thought I'd explain a little bit about the game before we get there. We're playing against Auckland FC, who are a couple of places below us in the table. We're playing against their reserve team. So Auckland FC actually have 3 teams. They've got 1 in the Australian A-League, 1 in the OFC Pro League, and 1 in the New Zealand National League. So it gets quite confusing. The team we're playing is called the Reserves team. They can take players from the A-League and from the OFC Pro League. So you never know really what you're going to come up against playing them. They could have a lot of professional players there. They could have no professional players there. So it's a bit of a tough one to plan for and prepare for. I have no idea what kind of squad they'll have out tonight. Even if it is just their reserves players, they'll still be good, young, hungry players who are fighting for pro contracts. So either way, it's going to be a tough game. When we get to the ground, it's pretty straightforward. It's the same thing every week. I'll always try to get there about 2 hours before kick-off, go in, have a look at the pitch, have a look at the changing room, do a little bit of mobility and stretching for about 10-15 minutes. Then we'll go through our pre-match team talk with like the final team information, little bits of tactical info before we head onto the pitch. We'll head out for our warm-up about 40 minutes before kick-off time, spend about half an hour out there warming up before we're back in the changing room to get ready to go out and play the game. So yeah, stick around for the match highlights and hopefully we're celebrating another 3 points.
Hello everyone and welcome to a night of football under the lights at Fred Taylor Park. Tonight it is Auckland FC Reserves against Auckland City. Connolly driving, quick pace, gives it through, and that's a good sliding tackle as far as Murati. That's a great ball from Michael Tudera. And rushing through was Connolly. Great pace by Connolly. Well, that's great from my dude for De Hotman. Gives him the free channel down the left hand side. Now to Elder. Still in the area. Hill. And that's a goal. And it's Harley Hill. Martin crosses it in. Hill. Oh, almost gets on there. It's Golding. Gets it back into the box and it's a great header. And it's an equaliser here for Auckland City. Passes it straight to Damien Kim. Tries to get it through to Naidu. Connolly is there. 9-30, Kilcollie's through. Shot and goal! It's the second. That's great from Tish to give it through to Harley Hill, and Hill is off now. Good defensive work by Auckland City, not so much. It's a yellow card to Dylan Connolly. Melville United. Those are the up. Header and goal! And as a part of the Auckland City under-23 side, they obviously have a bye, as the Auckland FC reserves or Auckland FC don't compete in the free kick taken by Gariga, headed by Connolly, and the Auckland FC reserves tried chase. Oh, my bad, I had not updated the scoreboard. So much going on in this match. Hill is there. Can they get a second? The chance to get back into this match, and Connolly clears. A former Czechia, or as formerly known, Czech Republic, under-17 international. Now it's Naidu. And it's full time here at Free Taylor Park.
Saturday morning now, day after the game. Obviously really good to get another big win. Just wanted to check in after the game. 4 wins in a row now, so the good form continued. Really happy to play another 90 minutes. Body's actually feeling way better than it has done. Plan for this weekend is just completely chill. It may or may not be my birthday, so if you can tell by the background and these unbelievable views, we're away for the weekend. Major positives about playing football in New Zealand is that your off days can look like this. If you drive an hour in each direction, you end up in a beautiful town or an unbelievable beach somewhere. It's also really important that you do switch off now and again, just to avoid burnout and give your body and mind a little bit of a rest. The plan is just to chill out for the weekend, and then 1 more week in New Zealand before we head back to Ireland for 2 weeks. I really appreciate it if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see in the next one.